Welcome to Jashwa Stories. Have you ever pondered over the relevance of an ancient text like the Bhagavad Gita our contemporary lives? If yes, you're not the only one. This age-old scripture, a profound interaction between Lord Krishna and Arjuna, is a wellspring of wisdom and insights, still applicable in today's world. We inhabit a world of ceaseless change and volatility, where the frenzied pace of modern life can often result in us feeling lost and estranged. In such instances, the timeless wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita can offer a sense of direction, a compass to traverse the stormy seas of life. One such jewel is the first sloka, Dhritarashtra uvak dharam ksetre kuruksetre smveta yuyutsva mamka pandvashkaev kimkur sniji 1. This verse sets the stage for the epic dialogue following it, and its interpretation can proffer profound insights into our own lives. So, let's delve into the first sloka of the Bhagavad Gita and unearth its timeless wisdom. Here's the sloka we are discussing today. Dhritarashtra uvacha dharma kshetre kuru kshetre samaveta yuyutsava mamaka pandava shaiva kimakurvata sanjaya. Let's start with the first term, Dhritarashtra uvacha. This signifies the words of Dhritarashtra, the blind king in the epic Mahabharata. His blindness is symbolic of our own ignorance and attachments, clouding our perception of truth. Next we have Dharma Kshetre Kuru Kshetre. Literally, this translates to in the field of Dharma, in the field of the Kurus. Here, Dharma signifies the path of righteousness and Kurukshetra, the battlefield where the great war of Mahabharata was fought. This phrase metaphorically represents the internal battle we all face between our higher self and lower self, between the forces of good and evil. Moving on to Samaveta Yuyutsava, which means gathered, eager for battle. It denotes the gathering of the Pandavas and the Kauravas, ready to fight for their respective causes. This mirrors our constant struggle with making choices and standing up for what we believe in. Next, Mamaka Pandavaschaiva translates to my sons and the sons of Pandu. This brings forth the idea of attachment and differentiation, a common human tendency to identify with one group and differentiate from another. Finally, Kim Makurvata Sanjaya means what did they do, Sanjaya? Sanjaya, the charioteer of Dhritarashtra, represents the spiritual guide who helps us navigate through our internal battles. The question posed here signifies the quest for knowledge and understanding. Piecing it all together, this sloka is essentially a call to action, a call to introspection. It paints a picture of the internal battlefield where righteousness and unrighteousness, wisdom and ignorance, selflessness and selfishness clash. It urges us to question, to seek guidance, and to make conscious choices while highlighting the importance of detaching from the outcomes of our actions. This sloka is not just a historical or mythological reference. It is a mirror reflecting our daily struggles, our constant battles, and our ongoing journey towards self-realization. Now that we understand the sloka, how can we apply its teachings to our modern lives? You might be thinking, that's all well and good, but how does this ancient wisdom apply to me in the 21st century? Let's delve into that, shall we? Imagine you've been handed a challenging project at work. The stakes are high, the pressure is on, and you're feeling overwhelmed. This is your Kurukshetra, your battlefield. You're caught between wanting to do well, yet fearing failure. This is the essence of the sloka, the internal conflict between duty and fear. The sloka advises us to focus on our duties, our dharma, and not on the outcome. So in this scenario, you should concentrate on the tasks at hand, rather than worrying about the final result. This approach can help alleviate stress and enable you to perform at your best. Now, consider a situation where you're faced with a moral dilemma. Perhaps you've noticed a colleague taking credit for someone else's work. This is your Dharma Kshetra, your field of righteousness. You have two choices, to speak up or stay silent. The sloka teaches us to stand for what is right, despite the potential challenges or backlash. Next, let's think about a personal relationship. Maybe you're struggling with a friend or family member who continually takes advantage of your kindness. The sloka reminds us that even when dealing with loved ones, it's essential to uphold our principles. It's not about picking sides, but about maintaining our ethical standards. In the realm of social issues too, the sloka's wisdom applies. In the face of injustice or inequality, it nudges us towards action. It's not enough to be a passive observer. We must actively participate in driving change, even if it's uncomfortable or inconvenient. And how about in the digital world? We're constantly bombarded with information, opinions, and distractions. It's easy to lose ourselves in the noise. The sloka encourages us to stay grounded, to focus on our inner wisdom and not be swayed by external influences. Finally, let's consider the environmental crisis. As responsible citizens, we have a duty to protect our planet. This is our ultimate dharma kshetra. The sloka urges us to fulfill our responsibilities, not out of fear of consequences, but out of respect for life and nature. In every situation, the sloka guides us to be mindful, principled, and focused. It encourages us to rise above fear and doubt, to honor our duties, and to stand for what's right. In essence, the sloka is a compass, helping us navigate the complexities of modern life. It is a timeless guide, encouraging us to live with integrity and purpose, regardless of the challenges we face. As you can see, even in our fast-paced digital world, these ancient teachings hold relevance. So, what have we learned from our journey into the Bhagavad Gita today? We've delved into the profound depths of the Bhagavad Gita's first sloka, a verse that is more than just an ancient chant, but a reservoir of wisdom. We've broken down the sloka, Dhritarashtra uvacha dharma kshetre kurukshetre samaveta yuyutsava mamaka pandavaschaiva kimakurvata sanjaya, and discovered its nuanced meanings and implications. We learned that the battlefield of Kurukshetra, where this verse is set, is a metaphor for life. The conflict between the Pandavas and the Kauravas represents our own inner struggles between our higher and lower selves. It's a reminder that life is a constant battleground where we must make choices that define us, and that these decisions are often a struggle between our dharma, our duty, and our desires or fears. We've also connected this ancient wisdom to our modern lives. We've seen how the sloka encourages us to confront our challenges head-on, to make decisions guided by our dharma, and to live our lives with courage and conviction. We've related this to 10 real-time situations, showing how its teachings can be applied to the decisions and dilemmas we face every day, from personal relationships to professional decisions. We've seen that the Bhagavad Gita is not a relic of the past, but a guide for the present and the future. Its wisdom transcends time and culture, making it as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. Its teachings are universal, speaking to the human condition and our quest for meaning and purpose. In essence, our journey today has been about understanding that the Bhagavad Gita is more than just a religious text. It's a manual for life, a guide that helps us navigate the complexities and challenges of the human experience. It encourages us to live with integrity, to follow our dharma, and to face our battles with courage and determination. Remember, the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita is timeless and can provide guidance no matter the era. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning. And that brings us to the end of our journey today. As we part ways, let's carry the essence of this sloka in our hearts, allowing its wisdom to guide us through our daily lives. Remember, the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita are not just ancient words, they are timeless principles that can shed light on our modern existence. In the battlefield of life, we all are warriors, each with our own Kurukshetra to face. So let's ask ourselves, how can we apply the lessons from this sloka? How can we uphold our dharma, our duty, in the face of challenges? How can we cultivate a spirit of unity rather than division? We invite you to share your reflections and experiences. Every perspective adds a new layer of understanding, a new dimension to this ancient text. So, let's keep the conversation going. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the Bhagavad Gita. Stay curious, stay inspired, and we'll see you in the next video. Before we wrap up, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to keep up with our journey through the Bhagavad Gita and share your views in the comment section below. We are immensely grateful for your support and interest in our work. Thank you once again and see you in our next video.